Hello everyone, how are you? Hello. I'm Jackie Ellis from JackieEllis.com. I'm an intuitive guide and mentor and Reiki master. My friends call me an energetics master. What I do is I see energy and I help people decode the energy within them so that they can transform their life into a life that they love. Thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Soul Talk. It's my energy insight for September 29th to October 5th. We are in our waning quarter moon, our last week of our moon cycle, and it is a good one for this week. So it's we're really getting back into looking within, and really the energy insights that I'm being asked to share are very much a look within and see what resonates with you kind of feel to it. So stay tuned. More information will be coming throughout this video. So the week of the waning quarter moon is really the week of our upper chakras, our throat, our third eye, and our crown. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, there is a light mastery map that is on my website. You can sign up for anything, download it in the VIP portal, and get access to it. And it will help you know when you are in your powerlessness versus when you are in your divine power for that section. Each week that I talk has a guideline as to where we are in, what energy will land within our chakras, and how to discern between our shadow, when we're in the weeds, we're in the side of the road instead of in the narrow pathway that we've been asked to take. The week of the waning quarter moon is really the upper chakra week, and this is when we will find it easier to be in our masculine energy, which means that we can sometimes be too much in our masculine, and that's where the shadow and the powerlessness really is. The divine feminine is really where is going to help us pull us back into our divine flow and allow us to really look at what matters to us most. And it's finding that balance between the energies. So the week of the waning quarter moon is the week of our visions, our dreams, how we identify with ourselves. It'll have an impact on how we see time within our life. It'll have an impact on how we're manifesting and how certain we feel about certain things, and magic. Are we allowing the magic to happen within our life, and really, stepping towards our dreams and vision that we have for the big picture for our life. I saw something that was very, very interesting the other day, and it said time is a cycle. Time is in a circle. It's not linear like we think. It is in a circle. And when you think about life in general, our seasons are cyclical. Our moon is cyclical. So yes, time is in a circle. So I want you to remember that, because when we are too much in our masculine, things will happen when we feel like we're stuck, when we feel like we're repeating things that we've done before, we're stuck in a loop. There's it's not by coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidences. So I want you to remember that as we go through the energy insights for this week, because it's important. And it's important to be able to recognize and decode those energies so that you can understand how to step out of that loop and really be more in flow. So, the first message is go forward with love, warrior. Go forward with love, warrior. You know, there's stuff that's been happening in the world that have been unshaky, have brought some uncertainty in life, I feel like there's been a lot of people that have been holding their breath and not sure how to step forward, not sure how to actually move forward in their life, and not sure if they can, because things are just, it feels like people are on edge. And I want you to know that God says, go forward with love, warrior. So love yourself through this journey. Love other people through this journey. You know, stop fighting one another. Stop feeling like you need to have the last word. Stop feeling like you need to, get heard by people or be heard by people. Like, it's not about that. Truth will resonate when it's meant to resonate. Let truth resonate without causing harm to yourself or another person. If we hear something that really is kind of shocking to us, we can allow that truth to just go through us and let it flow through and see where it lands. Does it land in a good way? Does it matter right now? If it doesn't matter, let it go. If it does matter, then why does that matter? How does that sit with you? A lot of people think that the sword of the light warrior is meant to, meant to cut people down and force them to see the truth, but it's not that way. The sword of the spirit is actually meant to protect yourself from harm. And it doesn't slice other people, it doesn't harm other people, but it does give you the space that you need when you need it. And it does slice through the illusions so that you can see the truth. And that's very important here. Because if you are not meant to see those illusions, to cut through those illusions to see truth, you won't see them yet. But if you are struggling, if you are triggered by something, or if something becomes very shocking to you, you are meant to see that. You are meant to see that what you've been conditioned to believe is not how you thought it was. What you've been conditioned to believe about yourself is not how you thought it was. And it may be time to adjust your perspective on things a little bit more. The second message that came through was look within and see the patterns. Look within and see the patterns. You remember when I was talking a while ago about the waning quarter moon? and how the masculine energy can seem like it's like you're stuck, like when you're too much in your masculine, it'll be like you're going down a similar pattern or a similar loop, like you're repeating past mistakes or things that are happening to you. They've happened to you before. It feels like a deja vu situation. It's very much like that. And when you're in that pattern, when you see that pattern within yourself, within your life, that's a sign that there is something that you need to heal from. That's your opportunity, your growth opportunity. And I want you to know that that is the energy, that's the energy for the week, is that it'll feel like you've been, like you're going around in circles or you're stuck, and you're having trouble going forward. It is very much a oh my goodness, when you are feeling doubtful, you're gonna, if you've downloaded the Light Mastery map, the powerlessness side gives you very good hints as to what could be going on. So the profile of someone who's too much in their masculine is for this week, they'll be consumed with doubt, preoccupied with fairness, like it's not fair. Why are things happening to me? Expecting others to fix things for them. It is looking for permission to create a life they love. Like, can I do that next thing? Can I really do what I need to do? They'll need more evidence, more proof, more knowledge, more understanding, more training, more certifications in order to do what they're being asked to do, to step into that role in their life, to step into their purpose. And, if we wouldn't be asked to step into that role or that purpose if we were not ready. If God did not think that we were ready. People that are in powerlessness will feel like they don't have enough time to get things done. Mostly because they are too busy, consumed with trying to figure out, either avoiding what they need to do or consumed that what they were being asked to do. Right, it's not 3 things that I need to do, it's 25 things to do. And now all of a sudden they don't have enough time to do what they were supposed to do because they avoided doing it to begin with. There is a lack of inspiration that they'll feel bored or blocked because they've somehow mistrusted themselves, mistrusted God and the direction that we're being asked to take in order to do that next thing, and not trusting ourselves to step into that role. Life can seem very serious and not so fun when it gets to be this way. So those are the signs. And when you know the signs, you can step into your divine power again. And you can do that by, you can ask yourself, okay, well, if that's the energy that I've been living, what can I do to step in my power? You can do a truth rant. Sometimes it's, finally stop doubting yourself and doing the thing that you are being asked to do. If you felt like it was time to let people know, some people may be finding that it's time to step away from something in their life, that part of their journey is done, and they've been avoiding taking action and cutting those ties. And so when they avoid, they all of a sudden this email becomes very difficult to write. Or they aren't sure if that's what they're supposed to be doing. Look within. Look within. and ask yourself, ask your mind what you need to do. The brain's going to take you down the pathway you've always gone, because the pathway you've always gone is certain. Even though there's struggle there, the pathway that you've always gone is they know where the bumps in the roads are, they know where the pitfalls are, they know where the whatever happened in the past is, but your mind is going to take you down an uncertain path that is uncomfortable, but it's easier in the long run. It's truly is the path of least resistance, even though at the beginning there may be some resistance even entering down that pathway. And it's seeing that resistance that you're feeling. What essentially the doubt is, the doubt and the avoidance is really the resistance. That's the resistance. And you have to recognize that resistance and surrender to what's possible, and release yourself from the resistance so that you can enter down the pathway that is possible for you. Which brings me to the third message. Actually, before I go there, the other thing when it comes to our own journey, there may be things that we are seeing other people going through, or things that are coming up about some very important people in the world. That's their journey, and they will have to answer for their journey. They have to do their own inner work. Whatever comes out, I want you to really understand and reflect on how it matters to you and your journey, and really reflect within, and sort through what's going on inside of you. And you may feel deceived, you may feel angry, you may feel fear and uncertainty, but acknowledge those feelings and really sort through them within yourself. And then ask how you can step in to that next part of your journey, knowing what you know now. Which brings me to the third thing. It is stepping out of the doubt and into divine flow. So we may be feeling that we are unsure or uncertain as to which way we need to go or which way life is going to go. But we are supported always. We are supported always. And when we step out of the doubt and look within and ask ourselves, how do we step into our purpose? How do we take that next step? It doesn't even have to be our purpose. That doesn't have to have anything to do with it. It could be writing an email. It could be feeling like we are not motivated to do anything, and we were tired of feeling stuck and feeling that lack of motivation. It could be, what can I do in this moment to get off the couch? What can I do in this moment to write that email? What can I do in this moment that will be better for me? Step out of the doubt. Step out of the shadows and into divine flow. When we look within and see what matters to us, and look at, everything that's happening in the world. Yes, there's lots of information coming. Yes, things are happening. Yes, it may seem unstable and uncertain. But when we look at the big picture for our own life, what can you do in this moment that matters to you? Be the change you need. And when you are being the change that you need, other people in your life will see the difference that's making in your own life, and they will be impacted in positive ways. That's the positive ripple effect that the world needs right now. That's us taking back our power. That's us not letting the uncertainty of the world that's happening around us impact our lives. That is us saying, how can I be the change that I need in this moment? What can I do for myself? I don't know, maybe shut the news off, maybe shut off social media for a while. Whatever it is for you, do what you need to bring that balance back. I'm sending everyone much love. Much love. Much love. You've got this. If this video resonates with you at all, I would really appreciate it if you could share the love, and you can share the love in these ways. You can share this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel. You can buy me a virtual coffee. The link is down in the description below. I use no donation, no love gift is too small. I use these funds to help support me and my family and help me continue making video or content like this for people like you. There's a membership option that's very reasonable, and there's no obligation to stay any specific length of time. I priced it very reasonably on purpose because I wanted to make it available for as many people as possible and make it a supporting community that helps one another. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and until next time, be simply you.